Hello everybody. Today I'd like to introduce you a very special student and his writing. Over the past 2 years, I have given you a writing assignment 3 times and many students turned in excellent writing result. Among them, one student has shown remarkable curiosity, perseverance, and intellectual courage through research writing. His name is Kang Ho Joon. Yes, today I want to compliment Ho Joon's research paper. When I gave you 3 writing assignments, I didn't mean to make you use a particular writing style. As a matter of fact, I want every one of you to use various writing styles. Ho Joon, however, from the very get-go of his first writing last year, intentionally turned in consistent research style paper on various topics. So today's video is to show you what happens when a high school student truly thinks, questions, and researches. My hope is that Ho Joon's writing inspires you to challenge yourself as well. Ho Joon wrote 3 research papers on very different topics: Ice American culture, luxury dining and Gen Z consumption, and love and social oppression in world of literature. At first, these topics may seem unrelated, but there is one common thread: how society influences our choice, emotion, and lives. Ho Joon just didn't memorize, he asked why. So paper 1, 얼주가, Ice Americano, and why we follow others. Let's begin with the first research paper about this phrase, 얼주가, Ice Americano even in freezing weather. Instead of saying people just like it, Ho Joon asked why do people still choose iced coffee in winter? Is it just taste, or are there social force behind it? Ho Joon connected this everyday question to real academic theories: social proof, self-oriented consumption, and theory of reasoned action. So Ho Joon found that many people do not simply choose coffee alone. They choose it while being aware of others. What friends drink, what society praises, what looks normal. So he concluded that we often judge our choices through the eyes of others. Social atmosphere and self-oriented utility interact, and experience with the product changes how much we show up through this. This research shows something important. Even in something as small as iced coffee, society and psychology are already shaping our behavior. And Ho Joon reached this insight as a high school researcher. Paper 2, Omakase, FOMO, and Gen Z consumption. Ho Joon's second paper explored a topic familiar to many of you: expensive omakase, saving on daily meals but spending heavily at once, and social media recommendations and influencers. Instead of just saying that's trend, Ho Joon asked, is this rational consumption, as textbook describe, or are face consciousness and FOMO shaping our decisions? Why do young people willingly choose expensive experience? Then Ho Joon studied various factors and theories such as face sensitivity, conspicuous consumption, and brand preference, FOMO, fear of missing out, and theory of planned behavior. And his research shows three interesting observations. Firstly, the stronger our concern for social image, the more we lean toward luxury consumption. FOMO increases the power of influencer recommendations. Thirdly, intention alone is not enough. Time and money change behavior. What impressed me most was not just the theory he used, but the maturity of his question. Is this really rational consumption? Ho Joon looked at everyday life and turned it into serious academic inquiry. That is the mark of a real thinker. Paper 3, Romeo and Juliet in 리생규장전. His third research paper moved from sociology into a world of literature and human emotion. Ho Joon compared Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet and Kimchi's 리생규장전, written in different eras and cultures, yet sharing one theme: true love suppressed by social power. Ho Joon analyzed class hierarchy, Confucian and patriarchal order, and family-based authority, conflict between private emotion and public system. He concluded that these are not just love stories. Instead, they are criticism of social oppression and reflection on the value of human freedom. Lastly, literary mirror of social control over emotion. For high school students, This level of literary interpretation is remarkable. Ho Joon connected history, culture, philosophy, and emotion all through literature. Across these three papers, Ho Joon displayed his academic curiosity, persistence, and relentless studying. That is true strength. So excellent and superb job, Ho Joon. I'm incredibly proud of your effort, honesty, and intellectual maturity. I appreciate your effort and sincere participation in our class. And to all my students watching this video, you don't need to wait until college to research. You don't need to be a genius to write a paper. You only need curiosity, the courage to ask why, and the patience to read and think. Ho Joon didn't begin as an expert. He began as a student who wondered why ice americano is luxury dining rational, why are lovers oppressed in the literature, and he followed these questions step by step, sentence by sentence. You can do the same. Your questions are important. Your thinking matters. May you read bravely, question boldly, and write with your own voice. And thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing research that you will create next. Thank you. Bye-bye.